Hello, welcome back to the Fish Locker out on the shore. Now if you can see around me, the sun is just coming up. It is the 26th of November and it is 1 degree Celsius. It is cold. And I don't know if you can see in the water, but yesterday my wife and I came down for a little bit of a walk on this beach in the morning and there were people swimming in the ocean in nothing but trunks. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 people swimming in the ocean. If they can do it, why can't I? Now this might be one of those situations where I become a victim of my own hubris and I absolutely freeze to death. But the water clarity yesterday didn't look too bad. I am hoping that as we've had a calm night, it's been an open sky night, so it's been a cold night, and we have a little bit of northerly wind, it will have cleared the clarity off even more. So hopefully we can go out for a bit of a snorkel and see what we can find. Just in the rocks and in the sand. Now we are practically in winter now, so I aren't expecting to find that much, but you never know. Still a lovely time of day to be out, isn't it?
You'll see throughout the dive how the residual swell is still moving quite a lot of water around. In close, as rock meets sand, the clarity was really bad, but as I got off further out, I did find a few clear patches. What a stunning morning. Down in the sand I did manage to find a few razor clams. With the poor clarity you really do have to get right down in amongst it all to find anything. No matter how many times I see these snake locks and enemies, they are just stunning, aren't they? A big brown edible crab tucked in a hole. And some velvet swimming crabs. Great camouflage on this dogfish. Just effortless, aren't they? You can see how I'm just checking along all the cracks and crannies. In here was a lovely little colony of twin fan tube worms. And in this crevice a few more. But this is what I was really after. A cracking lobster. Back up for another breath and we'll have her out of there. As far as lobsters go, this wasn't a difficult one. A big hole, plenty enough space to get both arms in there, and it wasn't too deep. But there was still drama. Not without a little drama, we have a stunning lobster.
My hands were that cold, but when I got it out the first time, I dropped it and it swum back in a different hole. So I've come ashore with it this time so I don't drop it twice.
I really do love these anemones. No matter how many times I see them, they are stunning. Oh, hello under there. On a second look, this one was a bit on the small side, so I left it alone. And this one was practically a prawn. But he was big enough. It was these bright beads that caught my eye. Quite a lot of lost fishing tackle around here. But this I wasn't expecting. Someone must have had a very bad session on the rocks. It's been in there a while. Now I'm all for trying to fix and repair stuff, but I think this is beyond saving. There was a conger in this hole, but I just couldn't get him to show itself for the camera. Cold was starting to get to me, so it was time to call it a day. Absolutely knackered.
Well, I made it out of the water. I'm not gonna lie, I was cold. I got in the water just before 8 and I was out just before 12, so I spent a long time in the water. By the time I got out, I was absolutely exhausted. It was a really good dive, considering the clarity wasn't great in places. Some places it was like 6 inches, it was right in front of your face. Other places it opened up to being about 5 feet. I did see quite a few fish, but they were only, like, I only just disturbed them because I couldn't see them because of the clarity. I didn't see them until I was too close and then scared. I might have got them in the camera. A few wrasse, caught 2 dogfish by hand, saw 1 bass. I did find 4 lobsters. 2 big ones, 2 big ones, 2 little ones. Now these are an absolute stunners, aren't they? Look at that. Yeah, I went diving about a month ago and I thought that was going to be my last dive of the year because it was my hands that gave it away. I was just too cold. I borrowed a set of gloves from my friend Andy, so thank you, Andy, because these absolutely saved it for me today. These are definitely going to make their way onto my Christmas list. For the lobsters, I just used this, which is the little foraging hook that I made up for James. Fits perfectly onto my belt. I did have a bit of drama with one of them, in it because I was wearing my gloves and because my hands were a little bit cold. When I got it out of the hole and I was trying to put it in the bag, my hands were that numb that it got out my hands and it escaped and it got back down into the bottom. And I had to take another breath and go down and find it again and get it out of the hole again. So next time all I did was I just thought, nah, I'm not risking this. Just go hold it with 2 hands and just swam to shore and just put it ashore and then sorted it out right there. So quite a lot of like interesting corals and worms and sponges. I hope it's shown out alright on the video. I found a fishing reel as well. So if there's anybody that's lost a fishing reel around here, locals will know where I am. It's waiting for you on the beach. Yeah, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to enjoy a warm drink. I'm really going to enjoy a warm drink. I might get the drone out for 5 minutes and have a little play around, but I'm probably going to take one of these to Jim's because he likes lobster as well, and then later on me and James might go out for a beach cook-up. We will see what we do.
James?
Yes.
You ready to unpack your bag?
Okay,
What did you bring?
Salt.
Mm-hmm.
Here, my canteen.
Your canteen.
And some biscuits, a fruit house, a yogurt and some pasta to cook.
You're going to cook the pasta?
My dad is. And the yogurt.
Wow, we.
And a paintbrush.
A paintbrush.
Is that for doing some painting?
No, paintbrush for that.
breaking up some bits of some pallets to
I'm gonna help you.
you gonna help me, are you?
Yes. Instead.
That's not how you do it. You need to put your knife on the corner of it and give it a knock, and it splits it, so it puts it into smaller pieces to use. Look, that's a noisy boat. I'm going to use that as kindling. We've been lucky enough that Hannah had the free time to be able to come out and join us, so James, Hannah and I have come out for a little bit of a walk, and we have brought one of the lobsters that I got when I was diving the other day. I took the other one to Jim's so he could have one, and all we're using our homemade rocket stoves. There is a video on the Fish Locker Workshop channel showing you how I make those, and all we've been doing is I've been breaking down some little bits of pallet and feeding it with that to get the fire properly going on the inside. When it's properly going, we'll get the pan on. I've covered the cooking in quite a few other videos, just really simple. Now it's clean seawater or salt water, so fresh water with salt added. We're up here into a bit of an estuary, so we can't get clean seawater, so all we're going to do is use fresh water and add some salt to it, and then bring it up to the rolling boil. When it's at a full rolling boil, put the lobster in. When it comes back to the rolling boiler, 2 more minutes after that, and it's done. It's that simple. And James has brought his own adventure pack, haven't you? Do you want to tell us what's in your adventure pack?
It was all this and a fish, my yogurt.
You've had your yogurt, haven't you?
So James is going to be cooking some pasta as well.
Hey James, you want to talk us through what you're
Put a
doing?
little bit of your salt in. Just a little bit, go on.
What are you cooking, James?
Pasta.
Put your salt in your water.
That's enough.
That's
That's enough.
good. Now we'll put some of your pasta in. Do you want to put it in, or do you want me to do it?
Yeah.
Right, just tip it. Is that enough? Do you want some more?
I want
All
all.
of it? Okay. Right. Take the salt. And then we're going to put the lid on. Put the lid on. Good lad. You're going to tell me when it's done then?
Breeze came just at the right time then, didn't it?
Show around here, look.
What's in the pasta?
Air goes in here, feeds the fire that's in there. It's a fantastic design. And all you do, literally, is drop a couple of these in every now and 10 minutes. Just to stoke it up a little bit. There we go. And then when, you can see it's almost at the boil now.
What type of boil?
A rolling boil.
A rolling boil. This is like a fan assisted oven.
Kind of, yeah. What are you doing there? Oh, are you helping?
Well, you've got that going, James.
Well done.
Boiling.
Just to
takes
show
that-
you.
Once it goes, that's it. But it's just getting it there.
Just tipping it over that point to give it roiling. Right. That maybe doesn't help. There you are. She's come back to the rolling boil there. 2 more minutes and she's ready to come off. Get the stove out the way. use the last of the water to melt the butter. You alright, James? Do you want to wait for the butter or do you want to go first?
It's really hot. It's cold as well. It's really even hotter.
Hannah prefers claws, I prefer tail meat. And James prefers playing with fire.
James, can you come away from that fire, please?
Just with a bit of melted butter in a glass dish. Be careful. Right, well that's the lobster finished off. You can see there's nothing else left in there. We'll take all these little bits of shell down there and put them under a rock. So if there's any crabs or gobies and that, I can pick through and eat the shell. So absolutely nothing goes to waste. The shell and everything just gets returned to the ecosystem. These stoves here are perfect. It's cooked everything we needed to. It's self-contained. You could pick it up. I could pick this up and throw it in the water now and cool it off and put it on a bonfire. You could do anything you want with it. And that was just some melted butter in a glass dish. So as Hannah was saying there, it doesn't go a long way when you're sharing it between two. I'm gonna have to find a bigger one next time.
Or not invite me.
Yeah, James, what did you do? Come here.
Is that why it was just going to be you and James, because he doesn't eat it?
James, come here. Come round here, back of me. Right. What did you cook on the fire?
Pasta.
James cooked some beach pasta. Is that the best type of pasta? Yes. Is it beach pasta?
And I made a sandcastle over there.
And you've got such a good jumper on, haven't you?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, made a sandcastle and everything. So I hope you enjoyed joining us. I hope you enjoyed joining me on the dive. A little bit chilly, but well, it was the end of November, and a nice little winter cook-up on the beach. All the best, and what do we say, James?
Bye from the Fish Locker Beach.
Bye from the Fish Locker Beach.
Bye from the Fish Locker.